Hello and welcome everybody, it's MoS. I'm going to show off a little bit of Kerbal. It's going to be extremely laggy because I built a gigantic rocket. With much smaller rockets, it's not a big deal, but since Unity engine only runs on one core, it completely fucks up everything, so rockets of this size do not work very well. Let's launch it anyway. Oh god. Let's try that again. Usually that does not happen. Usually it's just completely fine. If I launch it pretty quickly, anyway. And launch. Alright, see? Now it's launching straight. We had a failure just now. So anyway, a few things I want to update you while this thing is launching. I'm still awaiting the announcement or the... Well, I'm awaiting the news of whether or not I got a job that I applied to and had an interview for. I should be hearing in the next 3 days. Hopefully it's good news, because that means money, first of all. Second of all, it also means the ability to do shit again, because I really can't do shit without money anymore, because I don't really have much. And... yeah, just stuff like that, but, this thing would be in Long Island, which is only like an hour from my house, so I'd commute for a while until I get enough money to be able to live there. But pay would be pretty good, and in general, all that stuff. So I thought, you know, to let you guys know sort of why I haven't been posting videos, because I've actually been busy with my unpaid internship. And so I actually haven't posted anything. I haven't really been feeling in the mood. Kinda like with this whole job thing, it's kind of making me really anxious because I'm really hoping it's good news, but you know, for all I know, it could be horrible news or something. So that's sort of why I was a little bit hesitant about it in the first place to talk about it, but I will. And damn, this thing is loud as balls. I'll have to turn it down a bit when I get into the editor. Okay. Now I'm going to have to lean it one way a little bit. There we go. SAS, fix me please. Do the right thing. Thank you. SAS is stability, but apparently it's not very stable. I'll turn on my RCS. Yeah, it's not cycling properly. This should not be happening. Like, you see this? This should not be happening. This rocket should not be out of control right now. Because these winglet thingies are not working the way they should be. Okay, well, for whatever reason, that happened. This rocket actually is capable, if the engine wouldn't screw up, of landing me in the sun. This rocket's extremely powerful. It's probably too powerful. And you watch all the pieces as they go down. You watch Bill, Jebediah, and Bob just freaking the hell out. Although now they're feeling a little better. But before they were just like, oh my god, we're gonna die! Yeah, like there's the pieces, they're all crashing. It's gonna lag like crazy when that happens, but what can I do? I can only go at two times speed. Now it's not a big deal. I'll make a small rocket to sort of show the capabilities of this thing in general. I'll take a small rocket so that way you can understand sort of the building process and all that. If you haven't seen this game, It's actually a very fun game, and look at all the little pieces. So yeah, we'll get a status report of what happened, but... So yeah, back to what I was saying. I'll have a full-time job that pays money, which means I'll actually be able to do fun stuff, like hold contests or whatever. Plus, YouTube's been doing well. I'm almost at the point where I can donate some of it. It's another like 2 months away, but still pretty good. Yeah, like look at all these things that just broke. Let's go to the vehicle assembly building. This thing's freaking out because this it can only use one core, and it's trying. And at the moment, it's well, this is just too big, so we'll make a new one. All right, and you'll see how immediately this is a much faster thing. Oh, not what I want first. First, decoupler. Second would be an SAS. Third would be 4 of these guys. Oops, they did not go on. I'll put them on again. They did not go on. That's fine. I guess it's because I didn't have any fuel for it, maybe? I don't really know. Whatever. Now, this will be stage 1, I guess. And then I'll make stage 2 really quick. Just a small, basic kind of thing. Yeah, I'm going to do it. It's pretty cool. So, here, now this will be in symmetry of 3, because that's just the way it works. I'll put 3 fuel pods, and I will give them large engines, although actually I want to, oops, replace this one with the smaller engine because it's more fuel efficient and it is thrust maneuverable stuff. The last thing I want to do really quick is to add on, oops, not 1, but 3. Wrong way, you retarded, stupid piece of shit. Thank you. No offense to anybody, but seriously, this thing is stupid sometimes. Now, I'm going to take these, and I'm going to put parachutes on them. I'm going to put a parachute on top of the capsule, so our intrepid astronaut-y thingies, Kerbal peoples, do not die. Then I'm going to also take something that a lot of people do not use but should use, which are these. And now, this is essentially just, yeah, it feeds that away. Whatever. And I'm going to put the thrust vectored engines on it, so that way it can launch a little bit faster. All of these guys, the fuel things, the engines, these guys. Where are these engines? No. I'm going to move all these guys to here. Actually, I'm going to make a separate stage for these. It's this. That's these. So I'll move these guys all to the same stage. And these 3 fuel tanks I'll move to this stage. Now, where's this one? Okay, this engine I want to move to that stage. Alright, now. Okay, now everything should be in order. Oh, no, I'm missing one thing. Duh. Another one of these. Now, one last thing I have to do is make sure it's stable by putting some of these in. Oops. I want you. I'll put one more. And I will want some of you guys in 3, please. Thank you. Now let's launch this. This should be a decent rocket. We'll see though. Turn on stability control and launch it. Oops. Okay, that did not work. Let's find out why. Vehicle assembly building. Probably something stupid happened. Yep, these guys are not where they need to be. These strut thingies are not where they need to be either. I'll move you up to there. Alright, now we should be good to launch. Let's try this again. No. Okay. Did not work either. And flight. Let's see why it's fucking up. Apparently there is a decoupler, which is this one, in the wrong place. It should be up here. Now where is this decoupler? This decoupler should not be here. It should be here. In that section. Okay, now let's try it, because I'm apparently an idiot. Multiple times. There we go. Told you so. Except apparently I forgot an SAS module, so this is not going to be extremely stable. Which reminds me, I'm going to fix that right now before I forget. What I'm going to add to here is an advanced SAS, and then add these. Now that looks good again. Now let's launch it. Now this thing will be controllable. And put the actually, let's put the throttle down just to see how little it takes to do it. So. Apparently, it's not stable anymore. We lost an engine. I'm gonna have to fix this. This is simply not powerful enough, so I'm going to end flight, vehicle assembly building. I'm going to replace these vectored with these not vectored, and this should now be powerful enough to launch. So, more than powerful enough. Okay, that's not good. I think I'm missing some stuff here, which are, specifically, these guys are not in the right place. That's number one. Number two, I think I need some of these structural things, perhaps. There we go. These guys should not be down here either. They should be up in that section. No. Up. Damn it. These things are stupid sometimes. Whatever. Let's launch. Launching time again. There we go. Now it's somewhat stable. I'm hoping that this is the correct configuration, although it doesn't look like it because there's only 3 engines operating right now. So let me fix that yet again. Which engines are these? These are the ones up here. And these are the fuel tanks. They belong here, I think. Almost 5 times, but I've got to make it good. Oops, no RCS. Save that fuel. Launch. I'll probably just cut out the last run. That'll just make it simpler. A shorter video for everybody. Shorter rendering time for me, and shorter video for you. But anyway, the system worked. I'm very happy. I'm pleased. This now should be the way I want it to be. Okay. So, so yeah, I've been to the moon. I mean, I've crashed onto the moon twice, and I've orbited the sun several times. Which, by the way, is the most boring thing. I tried to crash into it, but I could not. Sadly. But anyway, this is the rocket. I will turn the spacecraft towards 90 degrees before it hits the blue part. I will speed it up for them now, though. So yes, I will wait a little while, and it shouldn't be that long, just a couple seconds. Oh god, that thing is freaking the hell out there. Okay, well, it's time to start our maneuver, so no. This way, please. No, now this way, please. God, this thing is hard to control sometimes. This thing can be hard to control. Okay, now that we're about 90, stop it right there. Okay. Now, we'll use this for a while, since it'll snap to orbit in a second. Yep. And if you go to the map, you can see where we are. This is our orbit, although we're actually not orbiting yet. I will move us again a little bit in this direction. The controls are a bit odd, but what can I do? There, looks good for now. When this runs out, we'll be able to use the top bit, now that I've set it up, I think, correctly. And yes, everything should be fine, hopefully. Hopefully everything is going as planned. And perfect. There we go. Now, if we look at that, our orbit is getting larger. It has not connected yet. And now I can see from here where we are. It's going quite well, although we're almost out of fuel. There we go. There's our new orbiter. So yes, we should be able to orbit the planet Kerbin in a few minutes. Once I get there. This is halfway around, maybe? It really depends. I can't see without being here how much fuel we have left. I'll turn on RCS. That will keep us stable. Okay, we will definitely make orbit. Deorbiting may be harder, though. We might accidentally make it to the moon. Huh. Yep, there's the orbit. And bring it down. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Now look, that means that we will land when we come back, but we have a chance of going to the fucking moon. So let's get this thing going. We can't for a while until we get far enough away. Now we can go farther. Whoa, we actually went fairly close to the moon. Now it's time to go all the way back at 10,000 times speed, and then it will slow us down as time goes by. 50. Let's look at the spacecraft here. Okay. Alright, let's slow it down a little bit. And let's turn ye around. Let's turn ye around. All the way to other side against the flow. And launch ye fuel. And now this will slow us down a bit, since we're in the atmosphere already, upper atmosphere. When we run out of fuel, I will drop everything off, and we will land in the ocean, I think. Let's find out. Yeah, we'll probably end up right there. Oops, not what I want to do. So, there goes the piece of space junk. And if we watch this, we will definitely be landing... Actually, we will be landing in the land, which means that our little space-faring guys will probably die, because that's usually what happens when you land in the land. This thing will crash at some point. Yes, you can see this all coming down as our orbit goes away. We are not so lucky to land in any of this. It looks like a giant mountain range where we are headed. Sadly, there is the moon, M-U-N, that we could have gone to if I wasn't a complete and utter idiot. But whatever. At least I had them orbit once and land safely. Well, maybe not safely, but have them land. And being against this X, which is your the direction you're actually the opposite direction of... Oops, that's not what I want to do. I will cut that out. Putting this against the direction of which you're heading is always a good idea if you want to slow down, because that's what the X means. And so we are going to land down in this flat place. Hopefully we do not die, because there are many, 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 many times where I have killed all 3 astronauts because they landed somehow too hard into ground, and it was very painful for them. And I do not want that to happen today to them again. Well, I'll speed it up because this is going to take forever otherwise. This is what landings are like. They are always successful in water, but not always on land. It just depends. This is the demo, by the way. I haven't bought the actual game yet. I may. I don't know if I will or not, but I may at some point. I like it. It's fun. But I don't know how much I'll be playing it for $20, so we'll see. It's very fun. When Unity Engine is upgraded to use multicore, I will be very, very happy, but until then, it's kind of a bummer. We may survive because I'm landing on the side of a hill. Just for that fact, I may survive. Perhaps. No, I think I'm going too fast. I think I'm not going to survive. We'll see, though. Yeah, it looks like it's too fast. Boom. Oh, we survived! Yay! Fuck yes. Because if you're going like around 13 meters per second, you generally die. If you go around 12.5, you survive. Or so I've found, unless you land on the side of a hill. So we are done. Let us end the flight. That is what happened. The ground distance covered was around 590 kilometers. No, 590,000 kilometers. Or whatever. And the total distance traveled was 50,000 kilometers, which is pretty good. That's about the circumference of the real world. This world is actually much smaller. But yes, this is Kerbals Space Program, and if I can get permission, I will be putting ads on this too, because, well, it goes to a good cause, and that's really what matters. By the way, if you haven't noticed, there is a donation thingy for what I do, and if you really like what I do and you can spare some money, please do so. It will always go to a good cause, and the link for that will be in the description, so yes, please do what you do. The demo is obviously free. You can play the game, what I have here, as much as you want. You don't have to buy it, but you should. It's $20. It's a good game. I've enjoyed it so far for the past couple hours I've been playing. And if you buy it, just like Minecraft, you will get all the updates, future updates forever. if you buy it now for $20. So that's a decent price. It's actually a little more expensive than what I paid for Minecraft, which was about $15, but it still comes out to be the same. I highly suggest you try it. If you like it, I would suggest buying it. It's a good game. It supports the developers and brings everybody more cool stuff like this. So anyway, this is MoS. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.